Good morning. It says I'm live, so hopefully people can see me. Good morning, Stephanie. Stephanie's becoming my regular. Lovely to see you this morning. And by see you, I mean see your name just there. I can see a couple of other people are watching, so if you're there, feel free to say hello. Hi Phoebe, how are you this morning? I did try to put a link in everyone's Teams today to see if that helps people find the page, because I know some people have found it a little bit tricky. Good morning, Tegan. Nice to have you with us. Hi, William. Good morning. I know yesterday there was a little bit of trouble, people trying to tune in. That wasn't just me either. So yesterday, I'll explain, a couple of you are here. Yesterday, I set up the live stream, but I set up the wrong kind of live stream. So I needed to, it was asking me for an external encoder, some weird stuff that I don't know much about, because I'm not overly technically logical, although I'm doing all of this stuff. Yeah, I'd set up an external stream rather than just a stream via webcam. So that was the difficulty we had yesterday. So I'm apologising for that now. I won't make the same mistake again. I did a little bit of research and I looked into it, so I worked out what went wrong. And there was a couple of other people that are finding it tricky to find the page, find the YouTube channel. So hopefully I've put a link in everyone's Microsoft Teams this morning, and people will find it. And if they want to come and join in, then they're welcome to. Now it means that we're not going to have to rush today. We want to take our time. We want to make sure we're doing things properly. Make sure we're prepared for the day. And make sure that we are getting ready. Want to get ready, don't we, for our virtual schooling? Hi, Stanley. Hello. It says we've got 11 people. 11 people are here. I'll give it another 30 seconds and then we'll get started. We didn't quite manage all of yesterday, although we did do a good. I felt like we did a good workout. I certainly felt better after the session. So it was worth doing, even though it was just a short one. This one's going to be a little bit longer, a little bit harder. Make sure that you've had a drink, or if you want a drink, grab one now, just in case you want to sit during the rest periods. And I think we'll get started, so we don't want to drag out too much. Now I'm gonna use this timer. Hopefully you can see the timer, and it'll help you with when you should start, when you should stop, because I'll be doing a little bit of the kind of demonstration element of it whilst you're having a little rest period. So you're welcome to just watch whilst this is red, and as soon as it turns green, you can either join in with the activity that I'm doing, or begin the activity that I've said we're going to do. Okay, so just be mindful that the timer there might be a little bit out of sync to me, but if you want to follow that, you're welcome to. Okay, so that I can keep track of what I'm saying to you. You guys can keep track of the timings there. Okay, right. So we'll start with a little warm up. I'm going to do it in a cycle. We don't necessarily have to wait in the red period for the warm up. We're going to start with just a jog on the spot. Okay. Let's go. Just a little jog on the spot. We don't have to start too heavy. Like I say, it's the first thing we're doing for the day. So we're just beginning to let the blood circulate around our body. Okay, we need to wake ourselves up, make sure that our body's aware that we're doing some exercise. Little jog, so our arms are now starting to swing backwards and forwards, driving from your elbows. Knees are coming up. Staying light on your feet. Okay, that's about 10 seconds to go. And as it's the warm-up, we can keep this up during a little bit of the rest period, and I'll talk you through what we're going to do in a moment, okay? So we're just going to do, once the timer goes green again, we're going to change to jumping jacks. And I want us to see if we can get round in a circle with our jumping jacks. I'm just going to demonstrate that. You can do 10 more seconds, or you can rest for a second. So I'm just going to go round in a circle, okay? I've started clockwise. Once I get back around here, I'm going to change and go around the other way, okay? So I think that's time for you to start. So let's do our jumping jack circles. Nice and light on your feet. Now I've realised that I'm knocking things over because I'm bouncing on the floor and things are wobbling around. So be aware of what you're doing in your home. Change direction. Clockwise to anti-clockwise. Keep going around in a circle. So we're just encouraging different muscles to work at the same time as we're doing this. Now we're back here, we can maybe do one more this way and the other way, round in our little circle. Good time. We'll give it a little rest there. What we're going to do next, some slow sprints, okay? So what I mean by that is we're going to bring our knee up to here and we're going to change that over. So we're running in slow motion, but I just want a little balance in between, okay? So just a little bit of hip mobility, a little bit of balance work as well, stability, okay? We're going to do this in slow motion with a little bit of control to begin with. All right, so that's the next 40 seconds, go. So up we go, change, 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 and hold as you go. Land on your toes, down to your heels for your balance. And just swap that over, nice in control, okay? Just going to show you from the side. Okay, so just holding that as you land, control it. So just changing from one leg to the other one. Okay, you can of course just step it up. If you're finding that a bit tough for your balance, 10 more seconds, I think. That little glute means. Okay, and rest there. So the next thing we're going to do is that same thing. We're going to go a little bit faster, so high knees now. So it's just our jog, but our knees are coming up high as we're going, okay? We're going to try and do that consecutively. We've got about 40 seconds of that. And then we'll be ready for we're going to go round again, do another round of all of those, all right? So high knees are going to start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. High knees, so just lifting your knees up high. Okay, so lots of hip movements here. Bringing our knees up. Making our leg muscles work. Muscles in our legs are some of the largest muscles in our bodies. So really important that we get those moving. They will help circulate the blood around our body. And also what we're doing here is working our heart and lungs, our cardiovascular system. Meaning let's get into fresh air and oxygen into our body. There's a little bleep. Okay, so that's a little warm-up circuit. We're going to do that again. Just going to, talking of fresh air, just going to circulate a bit of fresh air into my room. So we're going to go back to jogging just on the spot. Okay. A little, just a steady routine of jogs on the spot. We'll then have a rest. Star jumps in a circle, have another rest. Slow sprints and high knees. So jogging on the spot. Okay. So this one's a little bit more relaxed. We're just keeping the blood flow. So notice, although my legs are coming forwards, I'm not raising them too high. Just bouncing on my heels, really. Okay, barely coming off the ground, but you should be coming off the ground a little bit. If I'm back here, you can see that I'm just coming off the ground a little bit, as I'm stepping, okay? Just a light jog, light on your feet. Okay, 10 more seconds there. Light on your feet. Okay, so there's the rest period. You're welcome to keep jogging through. I'm just going to get some messages. Mum's doing it too. Well done. Lots of mums joining in, and Annabelle's joined us. Well done. I'm glad you can make it, Annabelle. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of a workout this morning. I'm really glad that you were able to find a channel and join in with us today. Well done. Super. That looks like we've got 5 more seconds. What was next? Jumping jacks. So we're going to try and go around in a circle. Okay? I'm going to say clockwise. I'm going to go clockwise. I'm not sure what my screen's going to do for you, but clockwise. So you can go around the same way as a clock. I'm going to see if I can work out. Yes. My screen's doing it the right way. Excellent. Can't tell whether if I go my way or the other way. Normally in class I've got to mirror it for you, but you guys can see it the right way. Right, anti-clockwise, let's go. Right, fantastic. Go again, clockwise. 10 more seconds, see if we can get all the way around. And anti-clockwise, go. 5 more seconds. All the way back round. Last couple here. Super. Rest. Slow sprints next, okay? So we're going to go from our starting position, one hand up. So my left hand's up and my right knee's up. And then we're going to swap that over to the other one. Now you can do that just by stepping it up, or you can do it as a jump. Okay, so a hop to the other foot if you want to do that. Well, we got 5 more seconds. So get in your starting position, ready to go. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Off you go, jumping up. 3, 4, 5, 6. So nice and controlled. As you land, control it, change, control, change. So this is working stability. Your core muscles, so they're the ones in your belly. Abdominal muscles. 10 more seconds. That's what that little bleep means. Super. Last couple, there we go. Okay, we've just got a couple of people letting me know that they're on the session, but they can't access the live chat, which is something we've had before. So just a little rest here. I think it might just be the link and the device perhaps that you're using from the link from. I'm not sure. Right, sorry, high knees, go. High knees. So knees coming up higher this time, so it's a bit like our jog and our slow sprints combined, okay? Aiming for your knees to come up about to your waist. So we're getting a full range of motion in our hips. Okay, and this one's the last one of our warm-up, where we're using heart and lungs, so our cardio section. The rest is a little bit more strength-based. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Keep those knees up high. And stop there, well done. So we've got a little rest. The next thing we're going to do, you're pleased to know, we're just going to hold our position. We're going to do some arm circles, okay? So on arms out wide, if you've got the space. If not, as wide as you can. Try and keep your shoulders wide, so maybe use your elbows if you haven't got arm space. Okay, but as wide as you can get your arms, we're going to go and do little circles here, bringing them forwards for 40 seconds, okay? Hold them up nice and straight. Make sure you're bringing them as far back as you can again. So let's start. Full range of motion, okay, and even just smaller circles. So as you can imagine drawing circles with your fingertips, okay, and they might get bigger and smaller, but we're going to try and keep them controlled and relatively small, not too big, okay? So little movements like this just to wake our shoulders up, talking about shoulder mobility here now. Okay, and shoulder strength, fantastic. 10 more seconds, sorry, little bleep. Warns us we've got 10 more seconds of that. Excellent, and we can rest. And now, as soon as you rest, you'll feel just that release of your shoulder muscles means they were working. Okay, we're going to do walkouts next. Okay, so from your same starting position, again, hopefully you've got a little bit of space in front of you. You're going to come down to the ground and walk your hands forwards to plank position, and then walk your hands back to stand. Okay, if you don't have as much space there, you can just crouch yourself down and bring yourself back up. So we're going to do squats coming down to the ground and push yourself back up, but hopefully you've got enough space to walk out. So off you go, first one. So walk out in front of you as far as you can, okay, and then come back, walking your hands back. Your feet should stay as close together as possible. Softness in your knees, okay? So come down, reach forwards, softness in your knees, and then standing up a bit like a squat, okay? Don't want to put any pressure on your lower back. Should all be in your legs. And then standing up. So down, forwards, back, and up. And we'll do one more, I reckon. What we got? There we go. Good. So we'll rest there. So again, that was a little bit of strength for our shoulders, a little bit of mobility in our hips. So waking our full body out, up. Plank we're going to hold for 40 seconds, okay? So I'm going to just show you my plank. I'm going to start a full plank just here, my hands on my shoulders, my feet relatively close together, but not touching, okay? And hold that plank for as long as you can. If that becomes tricky, you can either go down onto your knees. If you want a bit more of a challenge, down onto your forearms is going to give you a little bit more tension in your belly, okay? Try and keep a flat back. We have started, by the way, in case you didn't hear the little ding. So should be holding your plank. If you're finding it really, really tricky, whatever hold you're doing, you can rest just by going down, so you can pop your knees down for a second if you need to. But try and hold your tummy muscles in nice and tight. Use your shoulders here as well, just to lift yourself away from the ground. 10 more seconds. So just lifting with your shoulders, not your bottom, but your shoulders are coming up, holding you nice and straight. Hold your feet nice and still, and relax. Excellent. Good job if you managed to hold that for the whole 40 seconds. Either of those variations, if you're able to hold it for your maximum, that's really, really important. Okay. Last one, going to work the core again, just to finish off. Well, we've got 10 seconds. We're going to do V-ups. So you're going to come from here, arms up, and you're going to try and come up to touch your toes. Okay, you can just keep your arms straight, bend your knees if you need to, or if you want to, you're just going to bring your feet to meet your hands. Okay. So feet up to meet your hands, or bring your knees in and bring your hands to meet your knees. So we're going to make a little V with our hands, coming to meet ourselves and meet our legs. Okay. This one's a little bit tougher to talk, but we're just bringing our knees to our body, or our hands to our feet. Okay. 10 more seconds. So we're just swinging those legs up, bringing our hands to meet, and relaxed. Woo. That's a good one. Okay, we're going to do that circle again. Okay, so we've got a little rest. Hopefully you guys can still see me. We've got a little rest period here. We're going to start with arm circles. So back to where we started. Okay, little circles here, just like this, for the 40 seconds, like we were before. You might want to go backwards. I know I was doing forwards, so we can start. It might be that you want to go backwards this time, just to use a different set of muscles, slightly different muscle group. Well, similar, same muscle group, but different set of muscles, working in a different way. It's always good to keep your body guessing. The more your muscles have to guess, the more they have to work, the more they improve. 10 more seconds. Keep it going. Remember to draw circles with your fingers. And as I said, if you can't do it there, just with your shoulders here and your elbows, okay? There's your rest periods. Walkouts we're going to do again. Okay, so from standing position down to the ground, soft knees, so they're not locked out. Walk your hands out, walking back up, and then press up using your legs as much as possible, okay? So coming down to the ground, walk out into plank, walk back, stand up. What have we got? Right, off you go. So down, walk out, hold, walk back, press up, hold, okay? So walk forwards, backwards, and use your legs just to come back up. So the pressure's not on your lower back, but you're assisting your back with your legs, okay? Very important. Muscles in your lower back are not very strong in comparison to the muscles in your legs. 10 more seconds. I reckon there's one more here. Out, hold, back, and up. Super. Next one, we're going to hold our plank. Okay, so you're welcome to walk out when the time goes. Hold your plank position for the 40 seconds. Okay, couple more seconds of a rest here. And then we're going to finish off with V-ups after our plank. So, plank position ready to go. I'm going to go this way so you can see a little bit of a side view. Hold your plank. So I'm going to walk it out. Off you go. Walk it out. Hold your position. So hands under your shoulders is your full plank. And then just hold. Breathing in and out. Pushing away with your shoulders. So you're getting a lift from your shoulders, not from your bottom. And keep a nice straight back. Okay. Tighten your tummy muscles. Hold yourself up, last few. If you're struggling, knees down just for a second and pop them back up. If you're finding it too easy, drop down onto your forearms. Hold it for the last few. There we go. And up you come. You can walk it back if you like. Okay, last one. Just to really get the core muscles working for the last little bit. We're going to do our V-ups just to finish. Okay, so from this position again, you're going to come to here and you're going to come up to the ground, bring your whole body up to meet your legs. Okay, I've got enough space there. Make sure you've got enough space. Always, like I say, if you need to, you can just do it from here. If you're really struggling for space, bring your knees in and back out. So knees into your body or feet up high into your body. So the same movement, but this is going to be much more workout. Bringing all of your legs up to meet your hands. And hopefully, cool. If you're finding it as hard as I am, feel free to do a couple of sets with just your knees. 10 more seconds. Knees coming in for the last few, so I don't have to stop. Whoa, good work. Oh, little magical symbol means that's the end. So it means that we're at almost 10-2. So just to finish, I won't drag it out too long. Let's just stretch our bodies up nice and high for a cool down. Okay, we want to make sure that all of our body is relaxed now. Okay, arms coming out to the side. Deep breath in one more time. We're going to shoot straight up and out. Arms coming down. One more time up. And breathe straight down this time. Down towards your feet. Okay, slowly you can walk your heels out, feet out, heels out, feet out. And we'll just lay here for a moment. By lay, I mean just hang down. Walk it over to your right foot. And just feel a little stretch here. It can be your ankle or your shin. If you can't reach down to your foot, walk it across to the other side. Again, same thing this side. Ankle or shin. Just to get a little stretch going on here. Okay, just again relaxing as low down as you can. From here, we're just going to walk the opposite way into heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. To stand. Deep breath in. All the way up. And out. Hands down by your side. And slow deep breaths in. We'll do a standing meditation. So just eyes closed. Take some deep breaths in. And out. in and out. Do 3 more cycles like that on your own. Last one, make it a really deep breath in. Slow exhale out. So, by my reckoning now, you've got just under 10 minutes, 8 minutes now, just to make sure you're ready for your first session of the day. Make sure you've had a drink, make sure you've had breakfast, make sure you've been to the toilet, got all the other things ready that you need, bring in energy and application and all those things that you need to do to make sure that you're ready for virtual school today. Thank you for joining in. Same time tomorrow if you are up for that. Okay. Have a lovely day, everyone. Well done. See you again soon. Bye-bye for now.